Hello you guys, I hope you're doing well. I figured since I'm about to start the workflow for some upcoming videos, I thought perhaps I would take you along so you can kind of see what goes into the video process and a step-by-step guide about how I make them. And I think this could be interesting whether you yourself are a YouTuber or not, just to kind of see the different steps along the way. I will be sharing some of my own tips and strategies as they come up about things that I do. Now, in terms of my general workflow, I try to batch videos when possible, which means I film multiple videos in the same day. Now, I do have two separate channels I upload to besides this one, Abundantly Minimal, which is where most of you are from, probably all of you, and Mr. and Mrs. Social Studies. That one's not as strong of a channel, but I'm still creating content for it. So you might not necessarily see videos that are, all filmed the same day, but today I'm actually gonna try to batch 6 videos, which is a lot, but I am going on a short little trip with my family to visit my grandfather, so I'm gonna be gone for a few days and that will cut into some of my normal work time. So I figured this was a good time to do it. Today, I'm going to be working on the prep work before you actually film, which includes topics, topic research, figuring out what I'm gonna be talking about in the video. And then presumably tomorrow, I'm going to actually film. I'm gonna film a bedroom tour video. So that one's really nice on the prep because you don't have to actually do any written prep here, as much at least. You can focus more on, being in the actual room, which is cool. And then I'm going to be filming 4 videos for my teacher channel because right now I'm currently in the process of 2 shows a week on that channel. One is for social studies teachers and the other one is self-care for teachers. Now, to be completely honest, doing 2 extra videos a week is an extra demand that has been a little bit tougher so far. I have done 3 videos on the channel, so it's very recent, but 2 reasons I felt like this was important. Number 1, what I saw with Abundantly Minimal is that I did not grow as a channel until I took consistency very seriously. And for me, what that meant back in 2017, before that I had uploaded maybe like 1 or 2 videos a month about various topics that weren't as focused as like minimalism and decluttering. I'd upload 1 or 2 a month for the first year and a half. And at the end of the year and a half, I had 33 subscribers. So obviously didn't work that well in terms of building a community. And I said, you know what, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go all in. And so I had Minimal May in 2017, did a video every day almost. I missed 2 days, but I did 28 videos in the month of May. And that grew the channel to 400 subscribers. And then I did 3 videos a week for a while, maybe almost a year. I don't remember exactly at this point. Then I scaled it back to 2 videos a week. And then now I just do 1 video a week, unless there's like a sponsored post or something, in which case I'll usually add another video in. I feel like I have to do the same kind of thing with the Mr. and Mrs. Social Studies channel. It's not a short-term thing, it's kind of a long-term thing. My hope with that channel is that, well, basically as far as I know, there aren't any dedicated YouTube channels for social studies teachers on YouTube. There are people who are social studies teachers who have channels, but not specific social studies teacher content. And I know so many people spend time on YouTube, especially we see it a lot with youth. So my hope is that Mr. and Mrs. Social Studies channel becomes like the #1 place for anyone who wants to teach social studies, and that we can have all the resources someone needs. But to do that, I need to build up those resources. At this point, the videos aren't getting a ton of views, so it doesn't really feel like it justifies my time. But again, it's a long-term thing. I'm also gonna film a sponsored video today that will be going up next week. All right, so for the planning, I have 6 Google Docs open, which is a lot, but I mean, there's a lot of different stuff going on. For Abundantly Minimal, I have a master calendar. So technically at this point, I have planned out all of my videos for the channel until January 8th. However, that can be subject to change. It depends kind of what happens over the next however many months. I also keep having new ideas. So I have a separate idea list and I've definitely added several that I'd like to make, It's just not in the schedule at the moment, but it doesn't mean that it won't happen. But I do have to decide my talking points. I'm gonna take some time to work on that, and then I'll check in with you in a little bit. All right, it is now about 2 hours later, and I just finished prepping out what I will say in all 6 videos. I don't script out every word I'll say just because that would be tedious. And a lot of times I'll kind of just talk on the fly after I know the topic. So for instance, the show that will go up this Thursday on my teaching channel is about 10 different ways that you can stretch a lesson. Let's say you finish teaching your lesson and you have, 5 to 10 minutes left and it's awkward, you don't really have anything planned. 10 things. I've got the list of things here, and then I will just elaborate and describe it as I talk about it in the filming process. I am not going to film today because I don't feel like it, and it's already afternoon at this point, and I have some other tasks to take care of, but tomorrow you'll see some filming. Hello, it is currently Thursday, day 2 of this batch YouTube video making process. Time's currently 10:30 and I'm about to be filming 8 videos, I'm doing the 6th, but I'm also kind of doing this one, and then I'm going to be filming a Q&A video for my course students. There's a bonus Q&A video every other week. So it's gonna be a power day, but I'm gonna take you through the process. I'm gonna put on a little bit of makeup. I'm going to lay out my outfits. I'll lay out the different outfits I wear in the video kind of like as just my choices. And then each time I do a video, I'll switch out. Fresh outfit every video. So let's get ready. All right, things are almost set up in our space. I'm just gonna turn the lights on a little bit. I have to say I've really loved filming here, mostly because I don't have to depend on natural light anymore, but it still looks good. And I love having like a very simple backdrop. It's currently in my teacher setup because I'm gonna start with my 4 teacher videos. So I'm just gonna get lights on here. Yay, it's a little bright. I'll probably lower the one in front, the brightness of it. I'm gonna start with that. Like I said, I just have my very simple teaching setup here. Google Docs are ready with the ideas. And I just have to hook up the phone to the mic. I just use the phone as my audio recorder just because it's easy. All right, so the first 4 videos are done. That took longer than it was supposed to. One of the videos, I've got 26 minutes of footage. Ooh. I don't know, I genuinely don't intend to talk so much, I just do. Obviously these vlog videos are a bit chatty. So I'm gonna switch out my set a little bit. The light is blocking it. I've got footage currently importing to my computer from what I just filmed, and then I'm gonna be switching out that globe and pencil cup for my Live Your Best Life with Less sign. Hello again. It is a different day. Actually, ironically, because I filmed so many, I am currently filming this portion almost 2 weeks after. I was on a quick vacation to see my grandpa in Arizona, and then I've been working on a new course. This is my progress chart. Once the green is highlighted, then I accomplish that part. There's also a second page. I've been working a lot on that as well. So it feels good to jump back in, but it's been a while. And I think the batching approach, I probably want to do 8 videos in one day again, but honestly, 4 to 6 videos, that was really nice. I'm starting from scratch today. It's a Wednesday morning. My video will go up on the channel today. It's a minimalist bedroom tour. I'm guessing you've already seen it because this will come out after that, but I'm going to start, I've got Final Cut Pro open. I have already imported the clips that I need for the bedroom tour, but I also, at the moment, because I don't have a microphone that's attached to the camera, I film the audio with a microphone that hooks up to the phone. So I always have to transfer the phone, like I have to transfer the audio file to the computer, and then I, after that point, have to actually link the clips up. So it's a little bit annoying. I mean, it really only takes like 5 minutes or so. So after I've synced up the clips and have them ready, I do my first round of edits. Now the first round of edits is specifically to cut out parts where I messed up or had to repeat myself, or if there's just like too much time, I try to not waste time. And usually I will cut down the length of a project when doing this, usually about 20 to 30%. I have a tendency sometimes to be a little wordy, as well as if it takes me a lot of takes. If it's a really important video, like for a course launch video, then that one I probably filmed double what I needed. But for this one, I think it should be fairly quick because I'm just showing the room. It's not just me sitting there talking. So I'm gonna do that part right now, just go through the footage, and we'll check in after that point. Hello again. I just finished going through the first round of edits. For this video, I had started with about 18 minutes of footage, and now the video is currently down to about 11.5 minutes, so I cut out a good chunk. It usually takes 2 to 3 times the length of the video to do that first round of edits for me. I do listen to everything, and since I am usually cutting a fair bit of stuff, that's sort of how long it takes. And to do the second round of edits, I'll go through once again, but as I'm going through, I'm doing 3 things. Number 1, in case there's any mistakes that I missed, I'll cut them. Also, sometimes if I didn't like a way I worded something and maybe found a better take later on in the video, I can move some things around. Or if maybe I feel like a story or something's getting too long, then I can cut it just to keep the video a little shorter. I'll also make note of things that I say. I'll leave a link below for this, just to make sure that I don't leave people hanging and that I know what I need to link, as well as other videos that I might put in the end card of the video that I know will be there. And then I also try to add in some additional visuals. Oftentimes for my sit-down videos, that includes text, which I will use with Canva. Sometimes I'll do it directly in Final Cut Pro, although I still haven't done a lot with that. I'll also often add additional clips. Now it just depends. With this video, I do have extra footage that I took of different parts of the bedroom so people can see better what I'm talking about. So I'll be including those in the video just to keep the attention, keep it moving. I know that is definitely an area I can improve on with my videos. Experts say ideally you should have something different on screen every 5 to 7 seconds, which is a lot, and I definitely don't do that. At some point I do hope to kind of upgrade it into that level, but there's also a couple other different visions I have for the channel. So I, especially right now, October, November, I'm still gonna keep doing things kind of as I have been because I've got other big projects that I'm choosing to prioritize, but specifically December and January, I have as a timetable to really up my game on videos, so stay tuned for that. Once I've got those changes made and I've added things in, then it's time to actually process the video to get ready for upload, but we have to make the changes first. All right, second round of edits is nearly done. I went through and I've got 2 videos I need to link in the description, as well as a few different product links for reference that I talked about. My goal was to knock this video editing out in about 2 hours or so, so it looks like we'll make the goal, and then I can actually get it to the upload process. It is currently processing in Final Cut Pro, which usually takes around 10 minutes or so, depending on the length of the video. After it processes, then I will actually click to upload the video to YouTube. Now, the video uploading process to YouTube, we have pretty good internet. Sometimes it's a little spotty, but when it's working, the speed is pretty good. So it'll probably take about a half hour to upload to YouTube, but then also after it's uploaded, it will have to process. Sometimes it's 10 minutes, sometimes it's a half hour, sometimes it's an hour. So it just depends on the day. While it's processing, that's when I'll go in as well and, you know, do the thumbnail and that kind of stuff. Hello, I'm back. While I was dancing, the video did upload and process, so that's very exciting. So I'm just currently on the behind the scenes screen here. So this document has some of my information planned out. Now I recently did discover the tool Morning Fame, which does seem to help a lot in terms of choosing the best keywords and the tags to use in your video to get more people to see the video. So I've definitely been very interested in that and will likely continue using that. If you are someone who's watching who also creates videos, I will leave a link below for to be invited. It is invite only, but once you have an account, then you can invite other people. So I've got that ready to go, and I'll be copying and pasting that. Oops. I will copy and paste that into the YouTube upload page. Now, I do always have some information in the description field automatically. That just makes life easier. I'm going to click done for now because I'll go back into the full editor to make my other changes. I'm going to next go to Canva, which I will also leave a link for if you're interested. I create so many visuals with it. Now I'll add the end screen. Perfect, now the end card is done. All right, so finally, it's a little bit before the video goes live. I have gone ahead and adjusted all of the links for the video, so everything's ready, and I scheduled it for 3 p.m. today. Sometimes I schedule videos more in advance, other times I'm a little bit behind, so I'll just upload it right away when it's done. I'll publish it right away when it's done. So it just really depends. After this point, I'll kind of see how the video is doing. I'll respond to people's comments as they come in, as I notice them or see them, as well as if I notice that a video seems to be doing really badly, I'll try to examine it to see if there's something that I can change to help the video do a little better, such as the thumbnail image. So that's kind of a little walkthrough. I hope you found this helpful. I'll throw a few of those links below if you wanted to check out some of the tools I mentioned, and we'll see you next time. Bye.